Today on the Anime Zone, a review of the Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya, the theatrical sequel to the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. You know what, it's been 3 years since I've seen that show, and we still haven't been given a proper explanation of what Haruhi is. Is she a god? Is she a distortion in space-time? Is she the answer to auto-evolution? Or, wait, what did Iski say in that one episode?
The elders in the organization believe that this world is sort of like a dream that a certain entity is showing us. Because it's all just a dream, it'd be quite easy for that entity to alter our reality.
Oh shit. It all makes sense now. Yep, this is gonna be epic. Quite a while back, when I was a wee no-names nobody trying to pass time doing badly written anime reviews, I briefly voiced my opinion on a new show by the name of The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, or as I like to call it, the monologuing of a sarcastic git. It's been 3 years now, and while I have grown up, my opinions of some animes have changed over time, my opinion of the whole Haruhi franchise remains largely unchanged. While still good, the original series was overrated by the masses, the fanbase still scared the crap out of me at how they can unsarcastically declare that their god is a 16-year-old girl who plays the guitar in a bunny costume, and every time I see someone attempt the Haru Haru Yukai dance, I still can't help but laugh at how utterly gay it looks in real life. And my opinion certainly wasn't helped by the second season either, with Kyoto Animation repeating the same episode 8 times with the whole Endless 8 fiasco, though I admit it was funny seeing all the faces of all the Haruhi fans starting off as a gleeful excited grin as the first episode aired, and then over the weeks having it change from this, to this, to this, to this, to this, and then finally this. So even though I thought the second season with the Endless 8 was a hilarious depiction of Kyoto Animation collectively bending over the entire Haruhi fanbase and simultaneously fucking them up the arse, Kyoto Ani would have to do something amazing to earn forgiveness from its fans for the 8 episodes of complete dribble and a sore bum, and actually convinced me that the Haruhi franchise was something more than just a passing fad fueled by the craziness of its fanbase. And you know what? They actually did it. The Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya is the theatrical continuation of the Haruhi franchise that hit cinemas in February 2010, and follows the crazy adventures of the S.O.S brigade as they try to save the world from total destruction by keeping this hyperactive git from becoming bored. Except there isn't really the storyline, because while the crazy adventures were the main setting for the TV series, the movie actually follows Kiona in the wintertime, a time when he says it's too cold to even move, though apparently not cold enough to stop girls running around in short skirts. One day he wakes up to find out that Haruhi, and all the strange disturbances surrounding her, have suddenly disappeared. There are no time travellers, no espers, no aliens, and no crazy bitch telling you what to do. And it soon dawns on him that he may face a crisis bigger than anything he's faced ever before. A normal fucking life. Now, forget everything you know about the Haruhi franchise, because this movie is something totally different. See, while the TV series was just mostly light-hearted random fun, the movie goes for a much more serious tone and is actually plot-driven rather than the usual, oh no, we have to win this baseball game, otherwise the world will end kind of thing. And this movie definitely benefits from that. While the larger storyline is quite predictable, the movie manages to throw many twists and turns into the plot that keeps you engaged and guessing throughout. But the biggest thing I liked about this movie was the fact that we got to see some bloody character development, and we see characters act like they never have before. See, while I thought the TV series was entertaining, the thing that annoyed me the most was that the characters remained static and no one ever developed, but that is certainly not true for this movie. No more obvious is this with Yuki Nagato, a character who originally had the personality of a rock. I mean seriously, before this movie I don't think her facial expression changed ever. This is Nagato with a happy face, this is Nagato with an excited face, this is Nagato with a serious face, and this is Nagato with a cock above her face because I got bored. In the movie though, we get to see a whole new side of Nagato who turns from a robotic personality into just a shy normal girl. And the voice actress both in English and Japanese managed to capture this new human side of Nagato perfectly. But the person who got the most development was most definitely Kyon, since we get to see his journey into becoming a fully active member of the S.O.S brigade, while also viewing him in his most vulnerable and desperate state behind that facade of a cynical, lazy, sarcastic wanker whose monologuing and voice are basically my inner thoughts. Though then again, if it really was my own inner thoughts, then it would definitely have a bit more swearing and would probably go something like this. Okay. Asking someone how long they believe in Santa is so stupid you can't even consider the topic suitable for idle conversation. But that might just be because I'm one of those pessimistic douchebags sucking the fun out of everything, but that's beside the point.
For millennia, people have referred to such an entity as God or something similar.
Shut up, Itsuki, you're talking shit. Nice tits. Okay, say I believe you. What kind of entity does that make Haruhi then?
The entity believes...
Oh wait, I seem to have stopped giving a fuck. And that's when I met her. Shit. As far as the animation and music goes, the TV series was gorgeously animated enough, so you can imagine what a studio can do with the same budget of a 14-episode TV series squeezed down into a movie. And the music consisted of classical and orchestral music that suited the grander scale of the film, which had far more of an impact for me than anything else in the original soundtrack. And to top off the amazing animation, great soundtrack, refreshing character development, and an unpredictable plot, the movie was surprisingly, well, epic. How epic?
Epic.
God, I love that sound. No, seriously though, the best thing about this film was that it was just so well executed and everything just worked. From seeing Kyo's desperation as he realises the world he's in, to the twists and turns that build up to the final revelation. Just everything about the movie draws you in and manages to engage you while keeping you on the edge of your seat. I mean, there were some scenes in this that were so well done that I actually got goosebumps several times, which I didn't even think was possible for this franchise. But I suppose nothing can be perfect, and if there's one thing that could be held against this movie, it's the slow and dragging start. Yes, I know the start was done deliberately slow and dull to emphasise the monotone, boring world without Haruhi in it, but I think they dragged it on for just a bit too long, and unless you're a die-hard Haruhi fan, you could easily end up getting bored since the first part of this film can be basically summed up with Kyon running around going, "What? Where's Haruhi?" And then we see Yuki blush, and then half the Haruhi fanbase simultaneously comes. Also, to truly enjoy this film, you have to have seen the first and second season already, which can be quite off-putting if you're not already a Haruhi fan. Overall, the Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya did something I never thought it could do in my entire life, and turned me into a bona fide Haruhi fanboy. It's a movie that is a wet dream for Haruhi fans, but even if you didn't like the TV series, you still might enjoy this. Everything about this movie, from the plot to the music to the execution, was top notch, and even though I complained about the slow and dragging start, I didn't even really notice it until my second viewing and some feedback I got from friends. So congratulations, Kyoto Animation, you have officially turned me into something I thought I hated. If I was wearing a hat right now, I would take it off. Yes, I know I've set myself as some pessimistic moe-hating bastard, but fuck you, this movie was great, and if you have a problem with this becoming one of my favourite anime films ever, then you can take it up with this person. Oh shit, the dream's collapsing!